Thank you for joining us today at Island Ford Superstore. We're located on Norcross Road in Duncan, BC, just off the Trans-Canada Highway, or online at islandford.ca. Today we're looking at a 2020 Ford Expedition Max Platinum. It has a blue metallic exterior and an ebony black interior, 4 doors with seating for 8. It's equipped with a 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine, matched with a 10-speed automatic transmission with select shift. It has some really great features inside and out, and I'm going to do my best to show you what I can. But if you want to come and see it for yourself, our sales team will be more than happy to help you. Or you can book a test drive online at islandford.ca. So we are currently locked, and I just want to show you the side view mirrors fold in. And then what I want to show you is that if you double lock, double click, as you can see, the lights in the side view mirrors light up to let you know that your remote start is working. You also have intelligent access indicated by those 3 lines, so the key fob is really close when you grab the door handle, and it's going to allow us to unlock the vehicle, and the side view mirrors will pop right out. And that's your keyless entry keypad right there. It does disappear when you aren't touching it and haven't touched it for a while. When you open up the doors, you have the power deployed running boards. You can turn those off if you like, leave them always out, or have them activate with the doors. Inside, you've got door storage. It's a B&O audio system. You've got a couple speakers in the door. You have this nice quilted pattern in the door as well, and then power windows, mirrors, and locks, which are seat memory for up to 3 people. And they are power folding as you saw, but you can manually power fold them as well. It is a 10-way power adjustable front seats. They also have massaging seats or active motion, and they're activated with that button right there, and then I'll show you how you can activate it on the screen as well. You have all weather floor mats on the floor. Beside the steering wheel, you have a button to fold down some of your seats, as well as remotely close and open the liftgate. You also have lighting controls to your electronic parking brake and power adjustable pedals. This button on the side allows you to tilt and telescope the steering wheel's position, and it's part of the memory feature. Then I want to show you these seats. They have this quilted leather with the perforated inserts, and you go all the way up to the top, and you'll notice that it says Platinum right in the seats. There's a handle on the door frame, makes it a little bit easier to get in. On the face of the steering wheel, you have your dash controls, adaptive cruise control, sync voice activated system, and media controls. It is a push button start. Normally you need your foot on the brake, key in the car, and touch to start. Because we used remote start, you just had to touch and have the key in the car. So on the dash, you've got a couple different menus you can cycle through. This is where you'll see all the important messages, like if you forget to close a door or you're low on fuel. So settings you can play around with. There's a few different menus within that. You also have off-road, towing, vehicle info, trip fuel, and my view, which is customizable. To the right hand side, you have your Pro Trailer backup, as well as an integrated trailer brake controller. On top of the media center, there's your B&O symbol again, and then you've got a little bit of a cubby space. The buttons across the top of your touchscreen include your hill descent control, traction control, hazard lights, lane keeping, as well as auto start stop and this 360 camera. I'm going to show it to you while we're in park. You get a few different views around the vehicle, including this one's my favorite when you're pulling out of tight corners or blind corners. You can kind of see what's around you. We'll start with settings. You've got a few different pages. This includes your Wi-Fi hotspot for up to 10 devices, connect your favorite apps, or find where you're going with voice-activated navigation. This is also the screen for your backup camera. And again, if we press this button, we can see a couple different views behind us now. And then looking at this vehicle right here, you'll notice you've got sensors all the way around the vehicle. So if we click on controls, connect your phone, talk hands-free. You've also got climate that you can play with. It is dual zone. Clicking this button right here is what's going to give you access to that heated steering wheel, as well as max AC and max defrost. And then audio options include AM, FM, as well as satellite radio and Bluetooth. Down below the touchscreen, you have the hard buttons for your audio system, as well as your climate system. As I said, dual zone, heated and cooled front seats, front and rear defrost, as well as AC, max defrost. You've got this lovely wood trim right here. Pushing this back, you're going to get that wireless charging part, as well as a USB-C and USB port. And then you can just click it again when you want it covered. This pops open and gives you access to 2 cup holders. And then you have ambient lighting. You can see these little rings right here. That's where ambient lighting would show up, as well as in the doors and the footwells. Right here, you've got your dial shifter. It is a select shift. You can use the plus and minus button. You also have your 4x4 right here, and you can use different drive modes. If you use the dial, you can cycle between normal, as well as grass, gravel, snow, sand, mud ruts, tow haul, sport, eco, and we're back around to normal. Right here you've got your active park assist. They'll help you with parallel parking. You also have your parking sensors if you want to turn that off. The armrest in the middle opens up to give you storage, slides across, or comes out. You also have 12 volts of power, and it is a locking armrest. You have a locking glove box as well, and then you can pop this open and gives you just a little bit more storage. Also note on the right hand side you have 12 volts of power. Overhead, it's an auto dimming rear view mirror. You also have a universal garage door opener, overhead lights, and you have the controls for your twin panel moonroof right here. This pops down so you can see what's going on in those rear seats, and you also have a sunglass holder. And then I'll show you that twin panel moonroof. It both tilts and slides. 22-inch wheels, satin side view mirrors, and door handles with intelligent access and keyless entry keypad. Left-hand side capless gas cap, backup camera, reverse sensing system, and there is a trailer hitch hiding there. So this liftgate can be opened a few different ways. You've got a button on your key fob. You can use your foot as long as the key is close enough. There's a button right here, and there's a button inside. So first things first, you have lights, you have tie downs, you have these hooks that pop out as well if you need that. Cubby spaces, you also have 12 volts of power back here. There's more cubby spaces on this side, more hooks, a little bit of a storage bin. You have the controls for both the third and second rows if you want to fold them flat or fold them back up. You even have a control for the middle seat. Again, more hooks. This unique storage system allows you to open it up from a few different ways. So you access back here. The all-weather mats are on the floor. The carpeted ones have been stashed in here, as well as the cargo net. This I found can open a couple of different ways. The easiest way is to open it like this, and again you have those carpeted mats right there and the tools if you ever need to change your tire. So we've currently got that right hand side seat reclined. You also have this seat right here that's just normal, and I'll show you using the buttons. Allows you to just fold them flat. That'll create a really flat and awesome load floor with that second row. And then you have a lot of cargo space. Again, you can close the liftgate the same ways you can open it. Use your foot, use that button, the button on the key fob, or the button inside. Rear passengers have door storage, speaker in the door. You have this quilted pattern in the door. You also have power windows. Handles in the door frames make it easier to get in. Back seat pockets on both driver and passenger seat. And you've got seating for 3. The left and right seats both have these inflatable safety belts. Now there's 2 different features to these seats, or 3 different features. So I'm going to start with these slider bars. Each of the seats independently has a slider bar. All 3 seats in this row, which means you can move them how you need to. So on the left and right, you've got this lever on the side. Allows you to just fold it flat, and the headrest isn't in its proper position. So if you give me 1 sec, we'll flip it back up, and using the button on the side, you're able to fold these headrests so that they fit nicely. And now the other thing I'm going to show you about these seats is you've got these levers on the side. You've got it on all 3 seats, you'll notice. Even this one has a lever you can lift up and down, and allows you to keep the seat in a position that would allow you to keep a baby seat in its proper position. And then you can both push it forward and slide the seat. And that's going to give you really easy access into that 3rd row. So the 3rd row also has seating for 3, also has lower anchors for baby seats, and then it's got cup holders, it's got USB ports, and little storage bins and that around. You also have these anchors right here if you're folding down the seats, and then I want to show you these buttons right here. So currently I've got this specific seat folded forward, and then you can use this button right here to fold it back. You'll notice it's in line with the other seats now, but it also reclines. So now we're going to move this seat back into position. Super easy to just clip it back into place. And back here you've got 2 cup holders. You also have USB port, 110 volts of power. Left and right seat are both heated, and you have the 3rd climate zone climate controls, as well as rear audio controls. Overhead you have vents, hooks, handles, and lighting. This is the stationary portion of the twin panel moonroof, and it's also probably the best position for me to show you that there's cross beams with those roof side rails. 3rd row also gets vents as well as lighting. As I mentioned, you've got roof side rails, crossbars, blind spot information system in the side view mirrors with integrated turn signals, unique headlights, fog lights, front tow hooks, and so many more reasons to come on down to Island Ford Superstore, the #1 rated Ford dealer in BC.